Dolphins fans, this is getting unreal. We're talking about something the NFL hasn't seen in almost 20 years. And Miami's about to put it on the field twice in a row. Add to that the buzz around roster changes, updates that are shaking up some of the stars, and a debut that lit things up with a bold statement that left everybody stunned. There's too much happening at once, and you can't be on the sidelines for this. If you love the Dolphins, hit that subscribe button so we can hit 1,000 subs and show the power of this fan base. You know when something so different happens in the NFL that the whole league stops to watch? That's exactly what's on the horizon for Miami, and it's tied to something a lot of people overlook. But it might just make history again. We always talk about talent, schemes, defense, offense, but sometimes the little details become rare symbols in the NFL. And when it comes to our quarterback Tua, he's had one of those details since the day he stepped in. He plays in a way almost nobody else can replicate over the past few years. Miami has stood out because of that uniqueness at the most important position on the field. It's even more obvious because for a long time there was literally nobody else in the league doing it. But let me break down why this moment is so wild until last season. Tua Tagovailoa was the only left-handed starting quarterback in the NFL. The only one. And now, check this out. The Dolphins are about to play in back-to-back games that are flat-out historic for the first time since 2006. The NFL is going to see two lefty quarterbacks face off in the same game. In Week 7, Miami takes on the Cleveland Browns, who rolled with rookie Dillon Gabriel as their starter. Then right after, Week 8 brings a showdown with the Atlanta Falcons, who handed the job to Michael Penix Jr. And here's the kicker. The Dolphins will be in both of those games. 19 years since the league has seen anything like this, and Miami is at the center of it. So what do you think, Dolphins fans? Could these games be the turning point that proves Miami's got a different kind of DNA and is ready to make a bigger run? Or is it just a fun piece of history that'll fade away? Drop your take in the comments, and if you're into this kind of exclusive news, share it with other fans. Smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. The Dolphins community is growing and you're part of the movement. Now hold up, because the next update is going to shock you. This one involves big names, tough decisions, and a new direction for Miami. This isn't just smoke. This is the kind of behind-the-scenes move that has fans on edge. Don't go anywhere, because what's coming could be the #1 topic in Dolphins Nation after the last win over the Jets. It's a lot shifted behind closed doors, and the coaching staff had to act fast. Mike McDaniel opened up about major adjustments, and the vibe in the locker room has completely changed. Before I tell you the bombshell news that blindsided everyone, here's the context. The front office locked in two decisions that immediately impact the offense, catching the whole league's attention. Smart, surgical moves that show Miami is planning for right now, but also keeping an eye on the future. McDaniel, he laid out how he wants to fit new pieces into the puzzle and who's about to take on bigger roles. It's a reshuffle that, if it works, could keep this team in the fight, even without one of their biggest stars on the field. Here's the tough truth. Tyreek Hill, the engine of this offense, went down with a serious knee injury and landed on IR. He had surgery, and according to McDaniel, he's got a long recovery ahead. That hit the fan base hard, because everyone knows how much Hill means to this team's success. Now the big question, how long will it really take Tyreek to get back? His agent Drew Rosenhaus insists one surgery is all it'll take, and he'll be good to go by the start of the 2026 season, but medical experts are already skeptical, suggesting the road could be longer and tougher than his camp is letting on. In the meantime, Miami brought back Cedric Wilson Jr., a familiar face who wore the aqua and orange. From 2022 to 2023, McDaniel praised his reliability and playmaking, saying he's the perfect fit for this moment. Wilson is expected to start practicing next week, and that's not all. The Dolphins also added veteran linebacker Caleb Johnson, who's had stints with the Bears and Jaguars. He'll boost special teams and fill the roster spot that opened after kicker Riley Patterson got promoted. It's clear the front office is hustling to keep this squad balanced, even without one of the league's most dangerous weapons. So here's what I want to know from you. Do you believe the Dolphins can stay competitive without Tyreek Hill until 2026? Or is this setback too big for the team to overcome right now? And if you think that's all, think again. The next piece of news is the kind that sparks debate everywhere because it's about change, expectation, and even a little controversy. It's the type of thing that tests fans' confidence and keeps rivals watching closely. Stick around, because this next one might just be bigger than what we've already covered. The Dolphins' offense started moving pieces around, and suddenly, a name most fans didn't expect to see again popped up. The crowd was shocked, asking the same question. Does he still have what it takes to flip this team's script? And from the first snaps, the answer started to show. Every play looked like proof that the talent was still there, waiting to explode at the right time. The doubts hanging over him started fading, and the excitement in the fan base started to build. That's when it happened. Darren Waller, the tight end who seemed far from the NFL spotlight, made his Dolphins debut and went straight into franchise history. 2 touchdowns and a win against the Jets, becoming the first Dolphins player ever to score multiple TDs in his debut. Absolutely unreal. Coming off such a long layoff, Waller showed not just ability, but confidence. After the game, he admitted he felt nervous, even scared, but he was determined to prove the Dolphins right for trusting him. And man, did he deliver? Mike McDaniel made it clear he always believed in Waller and knew he didn't need much time to show what he could do, and on the field. Waller backed that up with determination, talent, and the ability to step up when it mattered most. Let's not forget, this season started rough for Miami with 3 straight losses and the blow of losing is Tyreek Hill. But this win against the Jets feels like a spark. And Waller might just be the missing piece that transforms this offense into something special. So tell me, Dolphins fans, do you think Darren Waller can be the leader this team needs to turn the season around? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share this news with other fans, and make sure you're subscribed. Let's keep riding this wave together and see just how far the Dolphins can go.